Hey guys, welcome to the HKC 217 podcast, powered by All Seasons Energy, and in today's episode we're going to be covering BMB Awards presentation, round 4 flat track, me joining RD Racing, and then we're going to be covering the round 5 flat track, and finally the winter training plans that we've done. Thanks to Moto Loco for sponsoring this episode. They've helped us out all the way through the year and joined us again this year. We've used all the stuff at flat tracking and on Osage, yeah.
Got some wicked stuff, actually.
Got some cool gear. We've got loads of stuff.
Like motocross gear and trials gear.
Yeah, they
some
provide
cool customised tops that they do.
a lot of tops and merchandise and stuff.
So massive thanks to Moto Loco for joining us again for 2023.
Yeah.
So as we roll into a bumper episode, a lot of stuff will be revealed why this episode is such a bumper episode and what we're going to do to change that moving forward as well.
Yeah.
So this is episode 23, the order, which is the British Mini Bikes presentation night. So we've got to roll back to the end of January where we went to the BMB Awards presentation, which was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was good to see everyone all ready to get the trophies and stuff.
Yeah, so previous years, I think it's been like in November, just before Christmas, which was nice. This was good to look forward to after Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know if that worked better. Obviously, Hudson was itching to get his hands on his championship trophy, which you can see sneakily a little bit behind me. A massive thanks to Simon Bogg for his trophy. I'd asked you to pick that trophy up, but it's that huge.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to even probably fit in the shot. So you will have seen the shot of said trophy.
Let's take a picture up.
So yeah, we're absolutely fantastic night. Wicked night. We stopped over the swimming pool there. It was in Peterborough. Good fun.
Good fun. There's definitely in the swimming pool. We had a party and it went dark and everyone kind of, I don't know, we all started partying in pool, didn't we? And we were flinging people about.
So we were able to go in. I think we got there, I don't know if it was the day before. Anyway, it was a really good. Oh, you went the afternoon and then you went in on the morning as well.
In the morning, yeah.
So yeah, it was really, really cool. Obviously, we got to see everybody. Everybody's getting all their awards. Fantastic evening again.
Yeah.
Hudson's Nan come down with us and she had the meal with us and she stopped in the hotel, which she were extremely proud. Hudson got a little bit emotional when he picked up his trophy. He had a little bit of a wet moment, I'd say.
Wet moment, yeah.
What was all that about then? I'll put you on the spot. What happened then? What happened?
I just don't know. I think it was just everything that all the hard work we put in through the year and just all came to a conclusion.
What? On the BMB Awards?
Yeah.
What, when you picked up the trophy?
Yeah.
What, 2 months later?
Yeah.
What about when you won it at Clay?
I don't know.
You just brushed that off?
Yeah, just brushed that off.
Just casual?
Yeah, but that was still at a round though. We were just picking up the trophies, a big part of it, isn't it?
So yeah, he did have a bit of an emotional moment and we all had a love and a cuddle, didn't we? And a group hug.
Yeah.
With everybody. Yeah, really, really good moment. Good to see Luca. Luca picked up his award. I mean, the cheering and everybody. All the riders were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Always really good. And I like a really good night out.
Yeah, really good atmosphere as well. To be in.
Disco on after.
Disco, yeah.
All kids are running
really
round.
Good.
Oh, God. Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Alana loved it. We've seen, obviously, other podium winners. And not only people that get on the podium as well come, loads of other people come as well. Yeah. So, yeah, fantastic evening. So that covers the B&B Awards. So then, I think it was a week later, we went to Champions Flattrack round 4. So yeah, round 4 at Champions Flattrack. So round 4, if you want to recall this one, is the first time that Uncle Dan and Zane come to refresh you in your mind a little bit, which were really cool. Dan, my brother-in-law and my nephew, they've come and done that. We hired the track out privately, I think it was back in November. So both of them come and did that. Dan said, I wouldn't mind coming to try it. I went, well, come along. Yeah. And Zane tried it as well. So Zane
tried it. Dan tried it.
Dan's enjoyed it, which we'll get into later on. So yeah, we're really, really good, and all of us were there. So there was 5 of us riding. Yeah, 5 of us riding. Again, wicked atmosphere as per usual at flat tracking. No injury because on the Christmas one or the winter one, that's when I banged my arm.
Yeah, that's when you did your arm. And then the one before that, I think that was Turtle Beach, wasn't it?
So what we're going to do, we're going to roll through the results of, and we'll just do top 3 of each one of each class. And this is round 4 from January. So in the cadet class, it was Rupert Thomas in 3rd position, and in 2nd position it was
Rupert Thomas, and then it was
Daniel Tainton.
Oh, it goes up.
Yeah.
All right.
And in 1st position,
it was Jack Andrew.
And that's in the cadet class. So in the youth inter, let me just split that up a little bit. So in the youth inter, in 3rd position, it was
Cody Asher.
In 2nd position, it was Hudson Cooper, and in 1st position was Archer Williamson. I forgot what the results were per round on that one. It's that long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you won the final race.
Yeah, because I can remember saying, "Oh, that's a positive to go on."
Yeah, that were a good racing as per usual between Archer and Hudson. So moving over to the youth senior class, in 3rd position it was Kylan Shuttlewood. In 2nd position it was
Daniel Goodman.
In 1st position it was
Paddy Moore,
and that's in the youth senior class. In the rookie class, which is the class that me and Dan are in 3rd position it's the hustler Sam Shuttleworth. In 2nd position it was
Lee Ed.
No, it's Eubank that.
Lee Eubank.
And in 1st position it was Chloe Jones. I beat Dan by 1 point. Dan did well actually.
Yeah.
For his first one
good.
there. I mean, that particular round, there were a lot of good riders there because it just seemed like it was a tough round that round.
Yeah, it were packed that round, weren't it? If you can remember.
So in the next one, it's into adult class, which in 3rd position is Chris Draper. In 2nd position it's Alex Hunt, and in 1st position another Kajaks racer who we like down there, Kylan Shuttlewood, and he come in 1st place. And in the pro class, and if you can remember this pro class last time, this was a really, really good pro class. So I'll read through the names that was in this. So in 3rd position it's British Talent Cup winner, and I forgot what classes won last year or come 3rd last year in Franco Bone, who Pete helps out in the BSB, and he's moving up to another class this year. In second position it's Tim Neve, and in 1st position Tom Neve. Daniel Goodwin were also in that. Who else is in it? Paddy Moore, Luke Hopkins, Jack Bell were in that one as well. Oh, is that where Jack hurt himself?
It might have been actually. He only got 6. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
So that Jack Bell, he's like the 2021 or 2022 flat track champion, DTRA or something like that, and he races in the European Flat Track Championship. And normally, ironically, we share bikes. Hudson has the number 9 L bike, and I have the number 9 bike. And Jack.
Why does it say L? Number 9 L bike. Is that
little.
Just? Oh, little. Oh,
Little Wheel 9. That's what it stands for.
Little Wheel 9.
That's what it stands for.
That's good.
This is a number 9 bike.
Yeah.
So Jack Bell, I presume he always has that bike because he must ask for that bike every time.
Yeah.
So all this series, we've actually shared the bike. So I've got no excuses because he's absolutely on it. He's a good rider. So we've got some good stuff to come to do with Jack Bell, which is from round 5. We've got to know him really good as well. Hudson talks to him, he gives him a few tips and whatever. Not.
Yeah.
He's a good rider. And it's always good watching that pro class and watching them guys talk about flat tracking.
It is crazy when you watch them going around. You think, how is that physically possible?
Yeah, these guys can lean it unreal, like spider legs.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to the final class, which is the ladies class. So in 3rd position it's Tia Dodsworth. In 2nd position it's
Chloe Johnson,
and in 1st position it's Katie Hand. I can remember her. She weren't she wasn't there this last round.
Is that person who
Didn't she have long hair?
who you nearly run over? Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, from this round.
No, from last round, if you can remember, we were saying, who's that girl in the ladies one?
She was there this round, weren't she? Yeah, I think
we'll
she
see.
were. Yeah.
So anyway, that was like flat tracking round 4. Absolutely fantastic down there. Obviously we've been, but that covers that bit there. Round 5,
yeah,
the flat
we'll
tracking as well. So we've got no results for round 5 yet. Round 5 has literally just happened like 4 days ago. What I'm going to do with Pete and Jackie is that I'm going to get the results immediately from the round. I've actually just emailed Jackie before we started this podcast now. I could have actually took a photo of all the results and
on the
day, like Jackie. Well, they're all put on the table when Pete's finished doing all the podiums, and I could have the results there and then. And Jackie normally puts them up like on a Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah.
What we're on now? We're on Monday.
Monday.
Wednesday, probably Jackie puts them all up on the website, so I could get them results and like obviously read them out a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
So on that round though, we have got a few of them results actually. Thinking about it, we have got a few results.
Yeah, we got a few, didn't we?
So in the only results we've got, I normally go to the table and I take a photo of his own classes, which has made me realise I should take a picture of every single class because I'd have the results. So in the rookies class, there were 2 classes in the 2 grids.
2 grids, yeah.
So in 3rd position, it was Stuart Liddell. In 2nd position, it was
Chloe Johnson,
and in 1st position, number 1 hustler. I'm just saying that joking. Sam Shuttlewood. I think that's the first time he's won actually.
Yeah.
It's his first podium. He's a good rider actually. So he's part of like the Kajaks racing crew. Ironically, I don't think he should be in rookie class, but it's all good. He's good in there. It's good having good riders, and there was a good mixture of riders here. Like there were a big topic of discussion between all the rookie riders saying, "Is there really any rookies in there?" Which I found ironic because I want to say, yeah, I'm a rookie. But all the other riders were like saying, it's not really a rookie class anymore.
Really,
Nobody's really a rookie rider. And I wanted to say, excuse me, I'm a rookie.
Yeah.
I am a rookie. So that's the top 3. Again, Dan come down in racing in this one as well. So I come first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I come 7th, so a bit of improvement because I've had a bad couple of rounds. So round 3 and round 2, round 3 and round 4.
Round
3 and round 4. I've had a rough time.
Yeah. Missing races and a lot.
Yeah, so I've started off well, gone down a little bit,
and then peaked.
And I wouldn't say peaked, but I've got back. I feel like I've got back to form. So we went flat tracking. We went to the Wednesday practice as well, which helped. Definitely helped. It helped me.
Yeah. And like as you were coming home on the Wednesday practice, you were like, felt a bit down then, didn't you?
Yeah, I did feel a bit. Well, on the Wednesday practice, like they combined the classes a little bit, so I were in with a few better riders. And as I were there, I was like, well, I could see some of the riders who I know that I normally race with, and I weren't a million miles away. But as I were coming home, like debriefing with Hudson's actually talking me up a little bit, saying, yeah, but there were some good riders in there. And there was, because there were some intermediate class riders that I were riding with. And I weren't far off them. Yeah. Well, I weren't overtaking them, but...
but you were like... You were racing with them and not getting like.
And I enjoyed it. And I mean, like the track time that you get on a Wednesday
is mental. Like it's like double.
Well, you enjoyed the Wednesday.
I loved it. Yeah, so it's like double the amount of track time in one session on a normal like race day. You get twice as much in one session.
Yeah, like the races are like 2 or 3 minutes long.
They're like no.
We actually looked at the GoPro 6 minutes in it.
Yeah, less than 1 minute of the race.
No, it was like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
You sure?
Yeah, but you get 6 minutes at practice. So yeah, the Wednesday practice, as I'll talk about my results. I'm not saying that I did amazing, but I had a good first half of the day. So in race 1, I come 4th. No. Yeah, 4th.
Yeah, 4th. Yep.
4th, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yeah, 4th, 2nd and 3rd.
So that's like best.
That's like best.
Best I've done for a bit. That.
Yeah.
So I'm really impressed with that.
You
So I had a
took for
good
that
morning,
second, weren't
and then
you?
on the flip side of that, Dan, which you'll see on the vlog that Hudson's going to be doing in the next couple of days, Dan had a nightmare morning. He had somebody jump started on race 1 and went to the penalty box, and then they got put back on the line. I don't know what happened there. I still don't understand what happened there. So a guy jump started in race 1, and then he put himself on the penalty spot, and then the marshal pulled him back to the main line again. So I don't understand what happened there. In race 2, Dan's bike weren't working right, so then they swapped his bike for race 3, and the mechanic guy left his choke on, which Dan had proper kite on about. But I said, well, he should.
He were prepared to pack.
He took his shoe off and what?
Took his shoe off.
Took his metal shoe off.
Which proper dummy out, like big time.
He did. We talked him down a little bit.
He were fuming.
Oh, it's done now. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and actually, Dan had a better second half than I did. So Dan got a 4. So what did he get? A 4th? Yeah, is that a 4th? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 4th, and a 5th, which were better than his first half because he had a nightmare first half. And on the flip side of that, I had a 5th, and a 4th. So I had a terrible second half. Kind of messed me up. But I did beat Dan by a point. And it was good racing. Like Dan went home on a bit of a buzz again. So that were good. So that's mine. We'll go on to... This is Alana's one. So Alana did better on this one.
Yeah.
She come 11th out of 14 riders. Is that right?
Yep.
Anyway, she did a little bit better. She's still enjoying it. Oh, we had a bit of a problem on this one as well, didn't we? Because she had to miss a race because we lost the magnet on a kill switch. So that affected her overall result a little bit. So going over these results, in third place in the cadet one was Daniel Tainton. In second position was Jack Andrew, and in first position was Rupert Thomas, who's on an electric bike. He's on a Tarot bike. Into your race. So in your race, there were only unusually there were only you and Archer there this round.
Yeah.
So you and Archer had the better of you up to race 4. Then you would him on race 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Archer actually come off in the lead in race 6, where he dropped it.
Yeah, he dropped it, didn't he? On the
Archer won 4, Hudson won 2, but good, close racing. You finished bang behind each other.
Yeah.
So that concludes that little bit. What we're going to do here, we're going to bring in Alana into the podcast because we're going to do a little bit of interview here.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to make her appear here like this. So there she is, Alana Jasmine. So, are you okay, Alana?
Yeah.
What you need to do, you need to speak into the microphone, my darling.
Look, here we go. We'll move it up for you into your right.
So we've just been talking about how you've been enjoying flat tracking.
Yes, really good. And
we've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Been good.
What's the best thing about flat tracking?
Like racing.
Yeah.
Racing.
You think it's fun?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you enjoy coming in and racing like with the boys as well?
Yeah.
You're not the only girl there, though, are you?
Yeah, there's some other girls.
There's some other girls, but in different groups.
Yeah, and is there a ladies' class?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a full ladies' class. Is there any other girls in your cadet class?
Why don't we just chuck you in that ladies' class? We'll just put you in there.
There is one, but she doesn't go, I think, because I didn't see her last time we went.
Okay, so she's not in every single race, then, is she?
No.
No? And do you still want to continue coming along with us?
Yeah.
And did we have a problem on this one? Can you remember what happened?
What happened with your bike?
Oh yeah, we lost my magnet under, so then I couldn't. So then I could under my
Like your key.
my key. So and it's my magnet under it, and I couldn't put it back on the thing. So I looked under it, and the magnet thing wasn't there. So we had to.
Oh,
we had
no.
to do something else.
Yeah, did Daddy and other mister have to fix it?
Yeah.
We fixed it though, didn't we?
Yeah.
We just had to miss one race.
Yeah.
You were a bit sad, weren't you?
Yeah, I was crying.
Yeah, not a big deal though, was it?
No, not
Yeah.
a big deal. We're only one race.
And what did
Yeah.
Daddy have to do then
fun.
every race? Then we had to put the battery on underneath, didn't we?
Yeah, we had to on my bike there's a side of it, and you had to open it up and put this thing together.
Okay. And you do it. I think you're getting a lot of fans down there as well, aren't you?
Yeah. People are cheering you on.
People are cheering. What happened on this one? Did Pete come and he said well done to Alana at the end?
Oh yeah.
So right at the end on the podium, he said got to give special thanks to Alana for doing so well today. Because you just keep on going, don't you?
Yeah.
You're still enjoying it, having a smile on your face. Yeah. And would you like to? And you still want to carry on racing that?
Yeah.
And this bike that you're racing on, do you know whose bike it was?
Hudson's.
It was Hudson's trials bike that he used. And we would have probably come and raced there on Hudson's bike, wouldn't we, at Flattrack?
Yeah.
And you enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah.
And what have we just got as well? We've just got a new battery for it, haven't we?
For me.
Yeah, for yours, yeah.
For my bike, and then we buyed one for Hudson.
And what's that? What's this new battery? Has it got a lot more beans?
Yes.
Does it last a lot more longer?
Yes.
A lot more longer.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Mrs. Alana Cooper, 196. Thank you for coming on the podcast, and she's been itching to come on, so she can watch herself on YouTube, I think. So thank you for coming in. Have you got anything else to say?
Thank you for supporting me.
Oh, amazing! Thank you. And everybody does on the sides, like especially everybody does. Like they love seeing Alana going around in a pink gear, doing it for the girls. I think she gets like a special heart out award from everybody watching her resin round. I mean, like the boys. And again, I go back to this class. Like the boys are really, really fast in this class.
Yeah, I really don't know how they do it. They're like
imagine how good they're going to be though when they're older.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's a lot of mixture of different bikes. So there's like little Pee-wee 50s, Pee-wee 80s. There's a 90cc 1010 bike in there in Alana's race, which puts it into comparison. Like what type of, I'm not saying speed because it's obviously a small area, but some of these other lads are really, really cruising around a little bit. So Alana's bike has got the beans. She just needs to unleash the beans.
Yeah.
So when we've been out practicing with Hudson's bike, we've set up areas for Alana to practice, and she has got the beans.
Yeah.
But I just can't. I just forget to do it at flat tracking, but I only do it on
where we practice.
Yeah.
And what about get them revs on?
Yeah.
Are you scared of that muddy floor?
Is that why you don't do it? Is it
No,
it's
just skiddy on the floor.
Yeah.
Is it a bit slippy on that flat track? Well, tell Pete not to water it as much.
Yeah. Just for you.
All right.
We'll make a Pacific line for you. Around the outside.
Okay, right. So that's Alana Jasmine Cooper. Thank you, my little darling. And we're going to make her disappear in 3, 2, 1. And continue on. 3, 2, 1, back in the room. So that was Alana.
Just sort my microphone, mind the weary noises.
She's been desperate to come on the podcast, so we have to oblige, make her happy. We're just going to touch on Hudson being asked to join RD Racing.
Yeah.
RD Racing are a team that, well, it's a new team. They've asked Hudson to represent RD Racing in the British Mini Bikes Championship. So these guys have got riders that we know. So there's like Luca Wilkinson, obviously we know very well. There's Zach Weston, who we know very well, and we'll be doing a full-on episode to do with
them. Yeah,
we RD Racing soon. Probably going to hopefully get all the riders on there. So we're going to be going to BMB and whatever not with them next year, watching them racing and watching Zach in his championship and all the other riders to do with RD Racing. That's another episode for another time, hopefully before the season starts. So that's really good. Really excited for that.
Yeah,
we're going to be getting helping and coaching and
and stuff
and support from people who genuinely want to really help Hudson. With people that know a lot more than what I do anyway. And Steve is going to be supporting us and representing RD Racing for the 2023 season. And Steve will be helping us via RD Racing all the way through the year, which will be absolutely fantastic. fantastic. So we'll roll through that, and again we'll touch on that on another episode. And that does not cover everything. What else have we got? So, to do a little bit with that. So we've been doing winter training, which is stuff that we've been working on the background. You might have seen some of the videos where we've been training and doing body position areas and whatever not, and doing some Ossic training as per usual, riding the heck out of the Ossic bikes. I mean, like from Christmas, we have been on the bikes pretty much non-stop. In fact, this weekend that's just gone now is the only weekend that it feels like we've not gone out on Ossic's bikes. It feels like we're not done out, yeah. So another thing that we've got is that Hudson's uncle, Dan, and his cousin Zane, they've got some Ossics as well. So we all go out now, all with boost batteries, lithium-ion batteries, so we can all super cruise round. I mean, like, we've been going everywhere on a Sunday. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah. You'll have seen videos. Also, after that, we've come back, and then we've gone on his O'Varley bike and done some training there, which is what Alana's talking about. Did that? Was that last Sunday?
That were last Sunday, yeah.
So that's really good. While Hudson and Luca were razzing around on the O'Varleys, getting their elbows down and just doing drills and whatever not. Another announcement that we're going to say about is that on the last flat track round, this was one of Hudson's ideas as well. Like, obviously, we watch a lot of people who do like YouTube, so we watch Billy Bolt. We watch, who else do we watch? Lee Johnson. We watch Taylor McKenzie. We watch loads. Yeah. I mean, like, we sit down and probably put YouTube on and watch these vlogs. And Hudson was like, I could do that, couldn't I? I'm like, well, if you...
It's quite easy.
Yeah, Hudson said I could do that. And I said, yeah, you do actually need to do that, Hudson, though. So Hudson will have to present it all and, like, talk to the camera, walk around and do everything in a vlog format. So to test that...
Like, when you think about it, it is actually, like, quite an easy thing. You just, like, roll off the tongue when you see something. Like, you go up to something, you just record it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Not like a setup like this. Like,
this is, I mean, like, this is quite easy to do, me and Hudson just talking. But the vlog thing, which is, again, we'll touch on what we did as a test bed. So I said to Hudson, if you could do it at flat tracking, you could do it anywhere, really.
Do it anywhere,
because flat tracking is quite fast.
Yeah.
And you just need to do an intro, blah, 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 this, that, other. So I just let Hudson roll with it on the weekend. So we have got upcoming episode 1. I'm probably not going to call it that, but there's like a vlog episode. So Hudson has done like the full day at flat tracking. Yeah. Which you've said it were easy, weren't you?
Yeah, it were very easy. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. Because like you want to like try and enjoy it, and then like I got halfway through the day and was just like, it was like an instinct to like record.
I mean, you don't need to have loads of footage.
Yeah, but still, like, it's one thing just like recording it for the sake of it, and then there's another thing like recording it for the fun of it. And like there were some like funny bits in there.
Yeah, I think it works well, and like I said to Hudson, obviously there's like a bit of a format that a lot of people follow, which obviously is quite tried and tested in like vlogging form. But as well as that, like there was a topic that we did want to cover, which was that it was like what a flat track day goes like.
Yeah, because it's not really like you just rock up there and that's when you get shown everything.
Yeah, not everybody's probably like seeing like what happens at a flat track day. So in the flat track vlog that you'll be able to find that's coming out in the next few days, that Hudson like tours around the new building that they've got there, what you do in the morning, getting your shoe on, whatever. And I think it really worked well. So what we're going to do is that the video footage that I normally put in an episode like this on the podcast will more than likely now be covered in that vlog, because that is the footage that we kind of record ourselves all day. Yeah. So there will be episodes like this, which is what me and Hudson is talking about, like me and Hudson talking, which will always go into, we'll always talk to each other. Yeah. That will actually probably be a little bit more an in-depth episode. They'll also be on YouTube exactly the same if you wanted to watch us, but I'm not going to really I might do it for this episode, but it takes a lot of time, and like people don't understand this, it takes a lot of time to like edit in all the footage as we're talking now and putting it together with what we've done already. So I've done this, and it can take like 4 or 5 hours of editing. On the flip side of that, when Hudson's done a vlog, which is done, he's got everything in the can already, it's actually quite easy to put all that footage together with a little bit of cool music together and actually just put that out with the video footage that's obviously Hudson talking, a little bit of racing, a few photographs, this, that, other. So we're going to try and test that, and hopefully, like, people understand, like, oh, this is why we've changed it over. It's not a change, really. If you still want to continue listening to me and Hudson babbling on, you can. You can watch us babbling on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you will kind of notice that I'm going to kind of filter down a little bit on putting the video footage in this episode now. It's it's really, really difficult. It takes a lot of time. This might be the last one that we do it. And then everything that we does, Hudson will be doing, will be vlogged.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or we're saying we're doing that.
We're saying we're doing that, yeah, but I want to try vlog as many things as...
So maybe for the British Mini Bikes Championship this year, every round, over the weekend, Hudson's going to do a few videos, and they'll be like, British Mini Bikes Round 1 vlog, which will be Hudson talking about the weekend, which is ultimately what you want to... I'd hope that's what everybody wants to hear.
Yeah, and, like, give us some, like...
Get Dad off at podcast.
Yeah, give us some, like, suggestions on, like, stuff...
And we want to get more people involved as well, like
people,
like as we're talking to people, like, and you'll see Hudson when you're racing, and if these are people that watch Hudson or they're at racing with Hudson, like when he's doing these videos and whatever, not like people will be like, oh yeah, this is Hudson, he's doing it for his vlog. Well, get in it. You can talk. You could just do an impromptu interview and have a little chat.
Not robots.
Yeah, we're not robots. We don't bite.
Yeah.
So that's like the last little bit, and another little test bed. So obviously we tested that at the flat track over the weekend. I've had a look at the footage on Sunday. Just flick through everything that is recorded, plus the normal footage that we normally record. And I think you could splice together a pretty cool story there.
I think it's a good idea. We haven't really tried that format yet, but I think, like, give us some suggestions if you like it, if you don't like it. Is it good format? Change anything in the blog? Do you want us to go over some more detail?
Do people prefer it like this in the podcast?
Yeah, because if you prefer it like this, we can carry on doing it like this with the footage.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but...
I'm just trying to make it an easy life, like, not sat in front of MacBook editing 24 hours of footage per weekend. I need to get super famous so I can employ somebody to do it.
Yeah. Or just like employ yourself and pay yourself.
Well, you could pay me.
Right,
so so that's the end of this episode. And again, a reason why this episode's been so delayed is because I know that when I record this episode, like we've took a month to do this one, I know that I've got, if I had to put all the video footage to this episode, I've got like 5-6 hours work to put it all together, and then it stacks up, and then the next thing, oh, you're busy. Now we've got to add on round 5. Now we've got to add on BMB awards. Now we've got to add on this topic that we've done and whatever.
So this is why we've like done a mega one.
Yeah, it kind of like spirals out of control a little bit, but it's good, and people are watching it, and that's what we're happy about, and that's what we want, and we're hopefully people are interested in the content that we're doing for Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are liking and subscribing, and the numbers are going up, and like the views are amazing, like. It's blowing my mind, like, what we're doing. So, yeah. That pretty much concludes it. So, so we've got a flat track blog coming out. Hopefully we're going to get that out in a bit of a gap. And being so busy, like, we come home. Even it's like winter and there's no racing. It's like, we're out all, like, we go out on a Saturday morning. We've had non-stop. We've gone out all Saturday trials biking, come back. Gone out on the O'Varley Saturday afternoon, then got up Sunday morning, gone out trials in with Hudson's cousin and Alana and everybody, then gone on O'Varley again. Like, there's no time, like, to edit all the awards, flat tracking, blah blah blah. We're doing this, we're doing that. We've been to Lockwell training.
We are sorry, but we're trying his best to try and get everything in.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we don't mind doing it.
Don't mind doing it, but
it soon spirals out of control that you realise, like, I've just been looking at the date there that the last episode was on the 25th of January. So we're a month on from the last episode that we've done, and we've done like so much stuff.
Yeah, between that.
When we were writing it all out before we were starting this episode, we're like, oh my gosh, like we've done loads. Like, we're not even covered that we've been to Lockwell Hill.
Like, I wish we could show you the screen, but we've got like a full like script of like all the results,
the topics that we were doing,
all the results, what I had to say in the beginning, because there were about 20 things I had to say, everything. And as we were writing it down, like we were like, wow.
Oh, we've got to include this. Oh, wow. And like I said, we've not even touched on that we've been to Lockwell Hill last week or week
Yeah,
before?
we hadn't even touched on that.
So we went to Lockwell Hill, training again on the day. So when Hudson were off school for the week, so like we went up to the track, like a track day up there. Yeah. Spent all day up there with a coach. That were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
But yeah, that were another good day training. Like we went up there.
It were another like little buzz, like saying,
that could have been the
blog. Yeah.
It could have been the vlog. That pretty much concludes it. And doing this new format should enable me, us to do, I say me, us or me and Hudson to do these quite easier, because I could just do this video, me and Hudson talking, and we can upload it. You can watch it on YouTube if you want to see us talking. You can listen to it, and then the vlogs will come as they're coming out, and that'll be easier. And it should, in my thoughts,
should all like
work together a little bit better together, and it should actually make a little bit more consistent stuff coming out as well.
Yeah, because like at the moment we're like busy, because it takes like you said, you've got to sit there for 4 hours on a MacBook, and we don't have 4 hours.
We don't have 4 hours. I'd rather be out on bikes.
But if we do it this way that we're on about, it's a lot more easy. You can just put the video with the sound, just post it.
Yeah. We'll see.
If you want to see the sound, then you can just listen to it on Spotify. You can just listen to
it. And this format, again, we do want to keep this format, because this will also cover topics that Hudson won't be asked when he's doing the videos on his own.
Yeah.
Me and him talking will also cover other topics.
Cover more topics, yeah. But
me and him just talking.
The blog is just like for like first hand.
Hudson's perspective.
My perspective, and then for the podcast is like for an overall
overview, interview as such.
Yeah.
And we also might even try and get some more interviews on.
Yeah, we need to, don't we? We haven't done an interview in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, apart from Alana just then.
Yeah.
So, that concludes episode number
23.
Is it 23?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're listening to the podcast in iTunes, subscribe, or any podcast format.
Please, it really helps.
It really helps.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about is the YouTube part, so don't forget to head over to his YouTube channel. That's where you're going to find these new blogs and the vlog part. So just search for HKC217 in wherever you need to search for it. That's where it is. And hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye for now.